Hey guys, Gary with CENLA Backyard Chickens here with you again, just to give you an update what's going on with the chickens that I have. It is still the end of August. Well, not still, but it's still summer. End of August, so we're still doing the things we need to do to help keep our chickens cool. There's my naked neck. She's one of the youngest girls, just now starting to lay. Plenty of shade, running a fan inside the chicken run. Give them some cold treats, plenty of fresh water, electrolytes for them, probiotics, just whatever we can do to keep them strong and healthy. But here recently, where'd she go? Lily is around here somewhere. Lily is my New Hampshire Red. She got very sick, and I thought that she was egg bound. She was squatting, she was walking with her head very low. Very lethargic. She wouldn't even go in the roost at night. The best she would do is go inside the coop right there and sleep on the ground. I was really worried about losing her. So I isolated her for a while. Oh, here she is. Isolated her for a while, started giving her probiotics, electrolytes, scrambled eggs for extra protein. Just made sure she was eating and drinking well. Plenty of good, cool, fresh water. That's Lily right there. And she slowly started getting better. And now I'm happy to report she's 100%, and she was the dominant hen before this started. And she kind of got herself put down a few notches in the pecking order. And I was giving them some black soldier fly larvae a little while ago to all the girls. And she let them know that she's still the boss out here. And the thing about Lily, she can exert her dominance without being mean. One peck, or just a bump, the chickens know who she is. Other than that, I've had 3 hens that went broody constantly this year. And probably the most broody was this one right here that you're looking at. This is a golden cuckoo Marron. She stayed broody. Every time I turned around, she was broody. And I'd put them in chicken jail for a week. She'd be fine. She'd start laying, and in a couple of 3 weeks later, she'd go broody again. So Sylvie, the granddaughter, you guys remember Sylvie. She's been in a couple of the episodes. And on the podcast, she does my intro and my exit for me. She wanted to give her some chicks. So I went to the local farm store. I got 4 chicks, and when I came back, she was off the nest. And I was like, oh, Lord, what am I going to do now? So I put her back on the nest, but I brought the chicks to her, let her hang around with them a while. Then when I actually exposed them to her and put them in there with her, she was less than cordial to them. So now I'm raising 4 chicks on my own again, as we do. And I have some more coming from Meyer Hatchery the end of September. So we're going to have plenty of chickens over here for a while. But other than that, we've just been kind of battling with the heat. Over here, you see some of our, what we call our teenagers, that naked neck, the Marron behind her, some olive eggers behind her. I've got 5 youngsters that are just coming on. They're starting to lay, mostly that we're getting the little fairy eggs out of them, but they are laying. So, so hopefully soon they'll be getting a lot bigger. And if you guys been watching me, you know this is my setup that I have over here. But if you haven't, this is what I have. The run is 8 foot by 40 foot. This half over here is uncovered. This half over here is covered. That tarp that you see right there, that's just for shade, because the evening sun back there beats down inside the chicken run. So I give them some evening shade. And we have extra nest boxes because we have more chickens than usual. We have the regular nest boxes, the 4 right here. Yeah, she's not on an egg. That's another one of the broody hens. And you can look how she acts. She's all puffed up. She is not happy. This is what a hen looks like when she wants to get broody. Of course, my run chicken doors, you need to look at some of my videos. If you're contemplating an automatic coop door, that's the door you want to get. There's another run chicken door there, and my 3rd one right over there. I really believe in these doors. They're great. The newest model is Bluetooth, so you can stand 30 feet away and program them, open them up, whatever you want to do. The other 2 next boxes right there. This right here is my Coop Works silo feeder from Coop Works. They do a great job. This thing It's supposed to hold 80 pounds of feed. I buy it by 50 pounds at a time, so I've never maxed it out. But it is pretty cool. This is our roost, the actual hen house, and while we're doing it, I'll show it to you. We have windows. All the windows slide back and forth. I have 2 exhaust fans depending on what they need. This fan will pull air out. This big fan will push air into it, which really makes a difference on these hot summer evenings. Again, you see up there, I've got a camera. I'm that nerd. There's another one of the broody hens right there. Just seem to have a plethora of these gals this year. Under here, let me show you that. That's their dust bath. I keep them a botanical dust bath that I have some diatomaceous earth in and different things like that I want them to make sure that they have. And of course they use dust baths outside as well when they make them on their own. But I keep them one 24/7 that they can get in, and they really seem to enjoy it. But other than that, we're looking forward to molting season being over. Most of the girls are about finished with it. You can see the buff Orpington, she's still in her molt right there. She needs to grow some more tail feathers, some more around her neck. And if you guys didn't know, birds don't lose all their feathers every year. Depending on the breed and the bird themselves, it depends on how much they'll lose, but most of the time they'll lose just a sample of them. The ones that get damaged go, of course, and the ones that they know that they need to replace. Usually flight feathers are very important for a bird species, so they'll replace those for sure. And that's all that we have going on here for today. Just thought you guys would want to kind of keep up on what's going on. Again, always remember, if you want to be on the show, you want to make questions or comments, send me an email at CENLA, or chickenseveryday@yahoo.com. That's chickens with an S on the end, everyday@yahoo.com. So in the meantime, thank you guys for tuning in. Talk to you soon.